So I'm like, what we gonna do? I'm like, kind of like, and he went like that. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, this is gonna be it.
Yeah.
My life flashed before me. We are the Outlaws and Scholars podcast. When two seemingly contrasting worlds collide, the world of outlaws and the world of scholars. There's something appealing about the rebel. The rebel is dangerous.
Squat down like the little bitch you are and talk shit. If you want to talk shit, stand up like a man, motherfucker, and talk shit.
But you feel safe in his presence. And the intellectual, it's also appealing. May seem harmless from the outset, but when you hear him speak, you get a glimpse.
There we
I
go.
call a grown ass man Poppy Jr.
Like, call me Poppy, man.
When I buy my Phantom though, I'm gonna change my name to Daddy. Like,
There you go.
Daddy, license plate.
There you go.
But the thing that I think is super dope is your relationship with your wife.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, a dope family. How does that impact and shape your business?
Oh man, shit. So it pretty much shaped it all around, all right, what are you gonna do as a man for this family? You know what I'm saying? Which is why I tell men, you know, get out there and do it. Put yourself in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Because I was paying all the bills even when back then when we was in Section 8. Clearly the bills wasn't too much, but I still had to maintain. You know what I'm saying? So I made sure I budgeted for everything. And I wasn't the one that was, you know, afraid to go getting a little side thing. You feel me? Going looking on Craigslist, holding signs for the weekend for $12 an hour.
Yeah.
That was me, you know. I always found a little odd job so I can get whatever I needed. You know what I mean? So now that you got a woman, you know what I'm saying? She got a kid. Now you got to make things happen. You feel me? Because I'm like, yo, I'm gonna take care of this situation and put you in the corner. So it pretty much impacted everything, bro. You know, put me in the corner and I said, all right, I'm a man.
Did she ever work?
Nah,
She never worked.
she worked when I first got with her. Literally a month later, I said, look, do that.
Did she already have a kid, or y'all had y'all first kid together?
Nah, she had a 4-year-old son. I had a 4-year-old daughter.
Okay. And y'all brought the family together.
Yeah, brought the family together.
Do you have more kids together?
Yeah. Now we got 2 together.
Okay, dope. So y'all got a big family.
Yeah.
Okay. So you wanted her to focus on being a mother out the gate?
Yeah, being a mother and being something for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I started realizing, like, damn, if you got the right woman beside you, or whatever the case is, it can motivate you when you don't have the motivation, right? Because I didn't have the motivation to just do stuff for myself, because hell, my expenses wasn't that much.
There's no reason to.
There's no reason to.
Yeah.
You feel me? Most men, we cool with whatever. Like
my first real girlfriend that moved into my house, she's like, why don't you have blinds? Where's your couch? You got
exactly. Like,
I like, it was straight. Like,
it's
like
straight.
What
TV?
That's real shit.
Bed on the floor.
I had a TV in every room, big ass TV.
Okay.
PlayStations.
There you go.
But no home shit.
No home shit. Yeah.
You know how it is. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So that's what that was. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. And how did y'all meet?
Literally, this was like my last weekend going out. You know what I'm saying? Because we pulled in from one weekend. This was me like 2-3 years partying hard. You know what I'm saying? Living my young youth or whatever. At that time, I'm like 22, 23. You know what I'm saying? And I pull back into the apartments. You know, we over there in the projects. You see mamas and daughters shaking their ass on the balcony. You see the mamas, pop that. You feel me? And you see the 40-year-old, 50-year-old, 60-year-old men looking down.
Right.
You know, just visualizing this young girl. This young girl can't be no older than 10 years old.
That's wild.
And I was like, damn, this hell right here.
Yeah.
You know, I was next to my cousin. I said, bro, my last weekend going out is there. I gotta prioritize how I'm gonna lead this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about you. You're like, nah, if you gonna roll out, I might as well roll out too. I'm like, that's it. Next weekend, that's when I met her. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, and this is in Tampa?
Yeah.
So I got family in Sanford, Florida, right?
Okay.
So, and when I was younger, I stayed down there for like a year. That shit was horrible, right?
Yeah.
And everybody in the projects, right? And as I got older, I learned about the way that they design these projects.
Yeah.
They made them to look like the big houses on plantations.
Yeah.
So disrespectful.
Yeah.
People don't even know that, right?
Wow.
And you're right, it was hell.
Yeah.
It was hell. I remember going to pick up my mom some like little fish dinner.
Yeah.
At this spot, and I would see all the girls from the hood, young girls, fine girls, in there dancing with these old men. I'm like, what is going on?
Crazy.
It was the first of the month. They had their little social security checks.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this is wild. These are old men.
These are old men, yeah.
That shit was crazy. But people's ambition was none because their rent was $50.
Yeah, if you only got rent, our rent was like $175.
They would talk shit about, like brag about how cheap their rent is.
Yeah.
See, this is why black people gotta like reject the notion of being handed anything. Because it'll keep you lazy.
Medication,
Keep you lazy without them. Look, I love what you said. You said once you got your woman, you backed yourself into a corner. I gotta fucking show and prove.
Yeah.
That's what people need, that sense of urgency.
Yeah.
They're giving you, it's not even nice shit. Right?
Yeah.
But the fact that you ain't gotta do nothing, and look, it is what it is. Projects may be kind of grimy, but it's fun.
Yeah.
There is an allure there, right?
Exactly.
I mean, all culture come from our shit.
Come on now.
So people are enjoying it to a degree, but they stuck in a cycle of non-productivity, of laziness, of bad health. You know what I'm saying?
And they put the things around it too. The liquor stores, the rim shop, the pawn shop.
Right.
You already know you're gonna get that liquor.
Fact,
you're gonna go ahead, turn up, and you're gonna, you know what I'm saying, go pawn something. You know what I'm saying? Or you might go get the rims, and now you gotta pawn the rims, and you get liquor because you didn't want to pawn it. So it's a cycle, and it keep us in there.
It's evil.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's legal.
Yeah.
And that's the justification. Like, we ain't doing nothing wrong. But like, no, people gotta like not accept it.
Yeah.
Don't patronize those businesses.
Exactly.
Right? How did you escape from that kind of matrix? Because look, most people can't.
Yeah.
So how did you do that?
Man, it was one of those things where it's like, yo, I gotta do something. It was one night when I'm taking out the trash. At this point, I think I got a TV from the pawn shop because it's literally walking distance.
Yeah.
Gun store, liquor store, pawn shop,
Right.
rim shop down the street. Walk to the pawn shop, you know what I'm saying? Well, we didn't walk at that point. I had a car. So got this little pawn shop TV, spent $60, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like 50-inch or whatever the case is. I'm thinking I'm doing big, you feel me?
Is that the big back?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
Big backs, yeah.
you feel me? I'm taking it upstairs and everything, you feel me? I'm over
Right.
happy because I'm
Right.
gonna play the game and shit.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
gonna go play Call of Duty. So,
Right.
you know, when we got upstairs, I had to take out the trash. She was like, yo, take your gun. I'm like, the trash is just downstairs,
Right.
you know? She was like, please take your gun or whatever. I'm like, nah, I ain't need to take it. We had a little back and forth. I'm like, all right, I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying? She's like, is it loaded? I'm like, yes, it's loaded. You feel me? We're down the stairs or whatever. And inside the dumpster, you know, we got gravel on the floor. That's that rock, sand, and all that. So you can hear people moving.
Right.
And then the dumpster had that big old mirror, you know, so you can see outwards.
Okay.
So, you know, as I'm dumping the
Right.
trash or whatever, all you hear is and I look on the mirror, sure enough, the three people who she was talking about, like, yo, these three people look sketchy or whatever the case is, they was coming towards me. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I hurried up, I pulled out or whatever the case is. I didn't have it up, but I pulled out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, you know, in those situations, you got to be ready. That was like one of my, because I always move correctly, you know, throughout life. Like I always met the who's, and I was always persuasive to be protected. So this was like one of my first moments where I'm like,
Right.
holy shit, it's finna go down.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like even just to touch back on that, like even being back in school, I used to sell candy. So that entrepreneur stuff always been inside me, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? I go to Dollar Tree, bust down $25 on candy, you feel me? I in my budget, I made sure that I had, you know, shower straws for the dudes that didn't go to school no more. They was underneath the bridge. They was the ones that's beating everybody the hell up, taking their shoes,
So you like
whipping their ass.
This is the epitome of the ancient wisdom and modern practices. Mental jewels is a nootropic or a smart drug. It enhances your memory and focus, boosts your mental clarity, it improves your cognitive functioning, and it elevates your mood and it mitigates stress. The ingredients, natural herbal ingredients, and they're all from Mother Earth or Pachamama. Yesterday, I went on a walk with my daughter, and I said to her that her awesome is at a level 1,000. She said, no, Dad, it's 1,000 billion trillion. I said, that's a lot of awesome. Where do you keep all of that awesome at? She pointed at her head and her heart, then her arms and her legs. And I thought to myself, like, wow, this little girl gets it. And I don't think she even realizes how much she actually gets it. So I saw this as an opportunity for me to make that a very practical thing to her, because that's what I do, right? So I said, repeat after me, deoxyribonucleic acid. She looked confused and she tried. I said, come on, deoxyribonucleic acid. She tried, did a few times, and I said, don't worry about it, just say DNA. She said DNA. She said, Dad, what's DNA? What is that? I said, DNA is digital information. The information is genetic instructions. It's a very complicated code that articulates the development of you. And everyone has DNA. Your DNA determines your height, your hair, your eyes, your smile, literally everything about you. I asked, do you know where you get your genetic instructions from, or your DNA? She pondered on it for a minute. I seen her use her deductive reasoning, and she said, you and mommy? I said, correct, very good. So while you have some of the same genetic instructions that we do, your full DNA sequence is entirely your own. There's no one else in the world with the same DNA as you. Then she got it. She said, so my awesome is DNA? I said, yep. And you're right, you do have a lot of it. See, this is how I approach all things in life. Everything has to be practical. Everything should make sense. The imagination of a child is fertile. The imagination of a child is fertile. The imagination of an adult is disciplined. I've learned through my children to merge the two, allowing the mind to produce what comes natural to it. Now, this is how I approach all things in life. Everything has to be practical. Everything should make sense. And think about this. The imagination of a child is fertile. The imagination of an adult is disciplined. I've learned through my children to merge the two, allowing the mind to produce what comes natural, and also having a pragmatic approach to what it all means. Now, this doesn't have a direct correlation to mental jewels, but I thought it was a cute story.
Yeah, I'm like, look, I got something for y'all. They were like, yo, hey, you cool with me. Yeah. Every day I gave them something. Then I asked them, like, yo, can y'all watch out for me? Because I know I'm taking money. Like, listen, I got you. We're going to walk you to school every day.
Right.
So I had muscle.
So you learned diplomacy at an early age.
Yeah, bro.
That's wise.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So it's like I always had that, but when I moved to Florida, because I moved to Florida when I was 17, 18.
Oh, okay. Where'd you move from?
Alabama, Montgomery.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Chell State. You feel me? So, like, once I moved out of there, I'm moving to Florida, I'm a fish out of water. You know what I'm saying? Like, on my move-in day to the place I'm in now, they had a shootout right there in front of me.
I'm talking. The place you're in now?
Yes. My brother.
Ain't you in the mansion?
Huh? Oh no, not the place I'm in now.
Okay, all right.
In the part of the story. Okay, you know what I mean? We in the Section 8. We still in the projects right now. So, you know, we moving in or whatever. Me and my brother taking the sofa. We see girls jumping out, thumping, interesting. Then dudes start pulling out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn. So this is the type of place we talking about. So when they pulled out their guns and everything, I pulled mine out. They was like, take us upstairs. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hell no, I ain't taking y'all upstairs. I already know that shit. If I take you upstairs, that might be the last time me, her, the baby ever come back down.
Right.
I'm like, whatever we finna do it now. You feel me? I'm talking loud so everybody can hear me. They coming over their balconies and everything. Because at this point, we all pointing guns at each other.
Yeah.
I'm talking tough.
That's called a Mexican standoff. Yeah, that's what that's called.
Yeah, bro. I was scared as shit, though.
I've been in that situation before, bro.
Real?
Yeah, I've been in a situation one time when I was hustling, because, you know, I used to do my thing. And I had a nice protocol, but every now and then the thing would get broken. I had a rule, only X amount of people be at this one little trap house when my bro was doing the exchange, getting to work. So this one particular time, my bro called me like, bro, he bought some shit that I don't want, it's not good, and he won't take it. I'll be right there. I'm moving fast, I'm aggressive, strap on me, always. I walk in there, and it's not supposed to be more than my bro and one guy in this apartment, but it was two of them. So I'm like, hot. I'm like, what's up? And he's like, I don't want, he won't take it. And the guy like, I'm not taking it. Like, no English really. Yeah. Because look, he don't want to, he just drove to work over here. He want to leave with money. Yeah. He don't want to drive with work, right? Yeah. I like, we're not buying something that ain't good. Yeah. So I'm like, what we gonna do? I like, kind of like this. Bro, you don't even know this story, bro. This was Arizona days. This was like, bro, my life flashed before. And he went like that. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, this is gonna be it. Yeah. My life flashed before me. I don't even know how it died out, but it died out and they left. Bro, it be like that. It be like that. You don't know. I'm standing with my chest poked out. Come on. But when they leave, I'm like, hey, bro. What is, you know, it's crazy, man. Like, it's such a blessing because I've legitimately been in so many, like not a lot, but I've been in these situations that
Yeah.
were life and death.
Yeah.
Or life in prison and death.
Yeah.
And it's just like, man, I feel like I've always been delivered. I had something higher, a higher calling.
For sure.
Right? And I always tell people this too, even though I was doing what I was doing at the time, I never went but so far. I never went but so far, man. I did some crazy shit, but I know people that did way worse.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And,
yeah.
and they're not around anymore. So, you know, I had a little bit of I had a good upbringing. So it was weird that I was even doing illegal shit anyway.
Yeah.
But I've always been a risk taker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know how to do that. Like I figured out somebody else's operation. I'm like, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
And make money. But I'm an authentic person, so I took on all of the roles and responsibilities. So I had to be tough. I had to be down to be treacherous. I had to be all of the things.
You had to wear all the masks.
I had to wear all the masks because that's just the type of person I am.
Yeah.
And bro, it was like, just like now, like the worst thing I do now is like drive 200 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And say I got somebody with me and we living somewhere and we get there, and I'm like, phew, that was kind of scary, right?
Yeah.
My life was like that before, but on a way higher risk scale.
Come on, yeah.
I'm like, yo, we got out of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad we did, you know?
Yeah.
We learned so much. And man, when you was telling that story about taking your strap with you to the trash, bro, that shit, I relate to that shit. Even the shootout when you moved in the spot. So where I grew up in Brooklyn,
Yeah.
this is the 90s. This was called the New York City Crime Wave.
Yeah.
This was like the worst part of New York City's history. It's like when I was growing up.
Yeah.
It's not what you would see now. It's like, it was grimy. And Brooklyn, my borough, is not a city.
Yeah.
It's like a town.
Yeah, yeah.
We had the highest murder rate in the country, and we're just a town, right?
Crazy.
So
Crazy.
every night, pop, 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 pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every night it was normal in a middle class area.
Crazy.
So, and then when I would go down to my family in Florida, it was just as crazy.
Yeah.
In the projects. And this was crazy. Every day, when I stayed out there for a year one time, and every day there was like pickup trucks coming, talking to these ladies. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What are they selling? These were insurance men selling insurance to black women. Because these black boys was getting murked every day.
Yeah.
Bro, it was
That's crazy.
pandemic proportions how many people was dying over there.
That's crazy.
And like, is anybody gonna do? The niggas that was doing the killing was still there. I'm like, why don't they come get this motherfucker?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was sick
Exactly.
as kids, but that's how it was. That's why black people need to divorce themselves from this culture that we've taken on.
Yeah.
It's not yours.
Exactly.
Get out of there. Move out of the hood.
Come on.
Move out of these bad areas. Move your kids out of there.
People over here, they prideful of an area that
That
they
shit
don't
not.
even own. They don't even own none of that that's around
It's
you.
destruction, it's death.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this, like, I don't want this to be about me, I want this to be about you,
No,
but
of course.
I'm gonna say this, like,
Love this.
one of the last, because I would get incarcerated all the time, but one of the last times, I'm in there like, man, fuck Tupac, fuck Jeezy, like all of the music, because to a degree it had it.
It had it, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
it had
gonna
an
say
effect
it
on
influenced me, but it did, and it glorified the shit that.
Yeah.
'cause jail is the worst thing in the world for a human being. You
Right,
know what I'm
right.
saying? So I'm like, this shit is not okay.
Yeah.
It's not. And when you don't feel it till your freedom is stripped and you're in there with real monsters. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And they treat you like, bro, motherfuckers be like, man, they violated my rights. I'm like, bro, you ain't got no rights. Shut up. Like, we in here. Like,
Yeah.
you in the belly of the beast.
Come on.
So, and a lot of people ain't strong enough to stand up to that.
Right.
And it's not for humans anyway. So people should stop doing crime. And it's actually silly to do crime these days. It's
Yeah.
so easy to make legal money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you had a job. I know some of the story.
Okay. Yeah,
And they let you go.
yeah.
Bitch ass niggas let you go.
Facts. Well, it's like I left and I ain't go back.
You had to go take care of something and they didn't want to give you time off, right?
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, what I don't tell too many people is he called me while I was in there. He called me while I was in there. How's your mom? You know what I'm saying? I looked at the phone and I hung up because I'm like, yo, I wanted to stay. It was a part of me that wanted to stay because I was still in that black
You were
mindset.
comfortable. It was a comfort zone.
Yeah, it was a comfort
Getting
zone.
paycheck. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit, Skechers, blah, 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 $8 an hour. Hell, at that time I had a felony on my record, so I couldn't just go get any job I wanted. So it was like, shit, I just really left the you know what I'm saying? I had the nighttime gig at the warehouse and everything, but I'm like, I just left my only job that really gave me
a person's occupation to a degree becomes their identity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I was scared, bro. So it's like, even though I left, I was like, fuck, did I just make the wrong decision?
Yeah.
But I'm like, shit, this is my mom. You know what I'm saying? So many thoughts were going to, and then just seeing my mom trying to say my name but slurring it because she had a stroke.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? It made me more enraged. Like, I was literally I was sitting in the car thinking, did I make the wrong choice?
Right.
My mom could have died.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't give a damn about it. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I need to figure out, because I always said, respect me as a man. I always known that I didn't have the position everybody else did.
Yeah.
Because if you're talking to your boss, that's your boss.
Yeah.
That's normally the person who hired you, right? So I normally tell everybody that since I was working at damn Chuck E. Cheese at 16, I always wanted respect.
Yeah.
Say, bro, just respect me as a man. Everybody laughed because I was so young. But that meant a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want you to treat me like an underling, but I'm gonna work my ass off for you. I might work like an underling, you know what I'm saying? But just show me that respect as a man.
Bro,
shake my hand. Look at me in my eyes.
I think the most valuable currency that we can give each other as men is respect.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you can have all the money in the world. If there's nothing else there, you're poor.
Exactly.
But a person that moves with respect and receives respect, that's a fulfilling thing to have, is respect.
Exactly, because now you got the janitor got your back. And you don't know if you might ever need a janitor in any situation. You see what I'm saying?
You never know what that man might have been through.
You feel me?
One thing about it is, like, I remember I used to have a gym across the street from this building right here.
Fire.
Right there. I don't know where we at. Right? It was dope. And everybody loved it. And, you know, I had a pretty big team. My favorite people was the cleaning staff. Because I could be in there with them.
Yeah.
And they was like, no. Like, nah, I got to, like, let's, you know, I wanted to be clean. I'm here, so let me help.
Yeah.
And it was like, those were my guys. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I appreciate the hell out of them. And people got to understand, man, like, for the human body is comprised of billions and trillions of cells, right?
Yeah.
With nothing without each individual piece, you know, it all work together.
Exactly.
And that's how every entity is in your business. It's like the person that answers the phones, the customer service.
Everybody is needed.
Everybody
is
and they're
needed.
important.
Yeah.
And, you know, these are human beings who they're giving you their trust to, like, you my leader right now, so I'm gonna handle this.
Exactly.
So I'm like, I gotta honor you and treat you with respect, pay you. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Yeah, because we all been in those
that's what it's
positions.
about. Yeah.
We all been in the positions. I literally, when I first moved to Florida, I got a job at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, you know, I got a job at Walmart and everything, but it was in an older town. You know what I'm saying? So people normally 60 up going to Walmart.
Right.
Shitting in the hallways, you know what I'm saying? But I had this white, you know what I'm saying, general manager. Hey, come over here. We got a surprise for you in aisle 8.
Wow.
Sitting there watching me clean it up, laughing.
Wow.
You feel me? Old dude, whatever the case is.
Do he know what your life is like now?
He don't even work there. I tried to go back. Because I was there
I
just,
hope that guy run into you. Or
bro,
see
I hope he's still alive. Like, at one point, I need you to see it, because I was all types of boys and all this, but I know sometimes Southern slang is Southern slang. People call people boys all the time, so I never looked at that as wrong.
Right.
But I know half the shit that he did and told me, I wouldn't go tell my peoples, because they would have like, man, you need to quit that job.
Right.
At that time, my daughter was a damn newborn. Pampers was $17.99.
That's some real shit.
Yeah.
That's some real shit, because, you know, I think that I like your position and your perspective on things, man, because from everything you're saying, you've always been a person that understood the value of a man being productive and working and being gainfully employed. People be too cool to work, and I'm like, bro, you should be embarrassed to not have occupation.
Hell yeah.
And they say God bless a child who has his own.
Come on.
I don't care if it's a lot of, you'll never get a lot if you're not faithful with a little.
Exactly.
You can't even make a little. Like, you're not gonna be rewarded. So that's a very valuable thing, because people, especially now, because they're looking at, they just see you right now.
Yeah.
They don't see your ascension.
And they don't even care about that part.
The mediocre, which is the most beautiful thing.
The most beautiful, bro.
That makes you who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is what I love about our people, brother. Like, I love about you. I love about my brother Amir. Like, we come from nothing.
Come from nothing.
Absolutely nothing. I don't knock people that come from things, because my children now come from right?
Exactly.
But I gotta sauce them up a different way. But this is my generation that we had nothing.
Come on.
We were the have-nots.
Come on.
But we had everything, because when you have nothing, it's all upside.
It's all upside. You know, the only position you have is to climb out the well. the sky, you see it, you just like, but everybody else who had it, they fall.
Let me tell you a secret. Let me tell you a secret.
Come on.
I'm trying to tell black people all the time, like, look, we start out at a deficit, right?
Yeah.
We start way down here.
Yeah.
Everybody else start right here, normal, right?
Come on.
We climb hard, going through all of the bullshit.
Yeah.
To get here with everybody else, but then we keep going.
Keep going.
Why? Because we become strong, powerful. This person ain't had to do nothing. He's been chilling, so he just, I don't have to do anything. I'm all right.
Right.
And we come down, we looking down like, you still, how you let me pass you up?
You let me pass you.
And look, we developed such strong, like, so much fortitude,
Yeah.
so much willpower.
Yeah.
It's like impossible to not just keep going.
That's
a beautiful thing,
bro. It's so beautiful because it's like our disadvantages is our biggest advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Disadvantages.
Ain't nobody can't mess with us. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I can be in the room with anybody, any color.
Yeah.
And still talk my shit. Still feel pop. You know what I'm saying?
There's people, man, like, they may be in academia or whatever may be the situation.
Yeah.
And they really think I'm like, bro, you can't afford. To me, the real winners in life is people who conquer life.
Yeah.
Conquering life is not just being intellectual by certain test metrics. You know what I'm saying? So, because there's some people I like follow a lot of stuff, and I'm a heavy researcher of things.
Yeah.
I'm just a student of life. And there's some people, some scholarly people that I follow, and for a minute they start talking about race and IQ.
Yeah.
I'm like, before they start going there, I already knew what they were going to be talking about. Right?
Yeah.
Talking about how low black people score on IQ tests. I'm like, we don't even take IQ tests. I don't know anybody that's taking an IQ test, so why are you trying to put that metric on us, right?
Exactly.
So I started doing some research to see like who had the highest IQ, the people who had the highest IQ. So I found this guy. Okay, well, what does he do with his life? Nothing. Your smart ass is broke.
All that smart shit is for the bird.
What's it for?
Come on.
So I did, so then I took the IQ test. I did it twice. I didn't score the best. I scored the top of average, high average the first time.
Yeah.
I took it real slow 'cause I wanted to understand it. But the next time I took it, I scored low in the high. And I know if I take it again, I'm gonna score higher.
Yeah.
That's not it.
Yeah.
That's not a real measure of intelligence. A real measure of intelligence is figuring life out.
Exactly, because life creates its own rules 24/7. Like this world evolve every year. And people think that it's like every 10, 15, like you ain't paying attention.
Constant.
Every year something happens, something changes, something just now got introduced that's going to be this big monument. It's like a building getting built. Next year that thing up there, you like, oh shit, I just was seeing this, and that's what life is. It's a continuous game. And I'm telling people like, listen, you better get up and get moving, because while you trying to, like, that's even for the people who go to school, right? They go to school for 4 years to do one thing. That one thing is gonna be obsolete after those 4 years.
That's crazy. It's crazy, man. Like, for a person to go for a marketing degree, it's like, you have to be in a market.
You have to.
Marketing things to learn how to market, right?
Yes.
Especially now. Things change weekly, monthly, right? So you go to school 4 years, whatever the standard was for you it's been changed 40 times.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't put a lot of weight in traditional education at all.
Yeah.
I put it in like your kind of, like the way that you teach.
Yeah.
The way my man Brandon teach, who was just here.
Yeah.
What I do. Because there's ways for people to make money now.
Now, right now.
Real tangible ways.
Right at this second.
Yeah. So how did you get, all right, first of all, how many millionaires have you created?
Over 100 plus.
100 plus millionaires.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right? Like, that's a righteous thing.
Yeah.
You've completely changed so many people's lives, right?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. How do you create these millionaires?
So, by the way, of e-commerce, you know what I'm saying? Teaching them how to start and grow their own online business, you know? Products are always gonna be sold. We seen in a recession, that ain't slow nothing down.
Right.
You feel me? Especially me, all my students who took off and went crazy. Like, it's the reason why Rihanna ain't never gonna drop another album, because those products going crazy. It's the reason why Kim Kardashian got the status. Products is going crazy.
Yeah.
Women are buying products every single day, you know? And I choose the women metric because, for one, they buying value. You know what I'm saying? Us men, we get stuff, we might pay the top dollar, but we know we might not come back for a whole 6 months. Like, I got this, I'm doing.
Right.
But women, they shop every single day. They shop for emotional therapy,
They're the biggest
retail
consumers,
therapy,
yeah.
all that. You know what I'm saying? They got a bad day at work, they shopping. You
Right.
feel me? And we got certain hours of the day. I'm like, yo, Make sure you sell to them at 12. That's when they sitting over there thinking about, damn, I'm insecure about
So
myself.
you get into the psychology of it.
To the psychology, that's everything. That's where the money at, you know? And I teach them, I'm like, yo, this is how you sell this product to them.
Okay, so imagine I'm a student. Don't give them all the sauce.
Gotcha.
That's to be sold, not told.
Yeah.
But walk me through a process of like, look, you know, I'm working some dead end jobs. You know,
Gotcha.
I really want to like, I'm having a baby. I want to step it up. What do I do when I come to you? What's the process?
You come to me, so once you pick out whatever program you can afford, you know what I'm saying, you tap into that one. And literally, the great thing about my course setup is, it's like I'm sitting at my desk and I'm talking to just you. I haven't changed the videos, I haven't upped the quality. The quality is, is good. It could be way better, especially with the amount of money and equipment that's out here today. But I'm like, nah, that feels more authentic to me because I feel like I'm just talking to you. You walk in there, you talking to me, and I'm saying, all right, do this, download this, get this, get this. Literally pictures following people through for the first beginning of the process because I'm like, yo, I created this program for me. Yeah. And what I mean by that is the me back in the hood, the me that said, yo, after those dudes had those guns in my face, it was really get rich or die trying. Because I always thought they was about to spin the block, you know what I'm saying, come back and finish it. And I always said, listen, if you're gonna do this, please don't do this with my daughter. Don't do this when I'm with her. If you're gonna take me out, make sure I'm by myself. This was my fear, you know what I'm saying? So once I got out of that situation, I'm like, I need to create a program for people who don't know shit about nothing. They just want to succeed. They want to do better. They might got a little hustle in them. We're gonna see it. Because my program is gonna expose the hustle inside of you. You feel me? Like you can't tell me that you ain't got the result. You have to show me. If you didn't, you gotta show me that you made a business. Because that's what I'm teaching. And I'm teaching people from video one. Hey, this is how to start your business. Everything in there. So it's like, I'm taking you by the hand, download this, get this, get this, get this. You need to look for a product that sells out every 30 days.
What if they don't know what kind of product to get?
So I got hints inside certain programs. The other programs, I tell them exactly what to sell, right? Because I'm proud of my top 4 businesses myself that I sell, you know? So I'm like, yo, if you don't know, do it this. But I always tell people, you're looking for products to sell out every 30 days. It's just like hustling, right? You want great products so the customers can keep coming back.
They're gonna use it, run out.
It's just like hustling. Nothing is, the only thing is we took it to the internet. You know, and it's legal. That's the only thing that's different. You know what I'm saying? Because my brother was out there hustling hard, so I'm listening to him. You know what I'm saying? Watching his stories or whatever the case is, and I'm like, yo, I can do that, but I can do it the legal way. With these products.
All right, so I want people to really feel the energy, right? So I want, if you don't mind, explain what your life is like right now.
Oh man, So. Life right now.
Like explain the things that people want to hear.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Life is beautiful right now, man. You know what I'm saying? After, accumulating over 30 plus million in this space in the last 5 years since 2018, bought me a beautiful $5 million mansion, 10 acres, here in Florida, like beautiful, right? I don't have to go nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Got the roses and all that good stuff. So like, I just don't have to get up. I can do what I want. And it's like, it's something so empowering. And I don't think people understand that because they feel like they do what they want. But that's at the illegitimate level. Like that's at the level, that's the lowest level of doing what
people are doing what they can.
You're doing what you can, In your head, you make it think, nah, to do what you want is to walk in and impose power, right? You can pull a rose inside of a busy restaurant, sold out. You park there and you go in there and say, you got a table? Come on.
Bro, I used to park, what was it, the Wraith or the Maybach, like during COVID when everything be all, can't park. I would park my car wherever I wanted. Nobody would touch it. Like, I don't worry about it.
Exactly.
I still do that to this day. I pull up wherever I want to pull up.
Come on.
And go do whatever we do.
You feel me?
That's the thing. People don't understand, man. Like, you get a certain preferential treatment when you are of a certain status, a socioeconomic status, and they can see it.
If a celebrity walk in, Jay-Z, Beyonce, whoever,
that's
right?
a fact.
They walk in and say, yo, my baby need, they giving it to them.
And here's the thing, like, knowing that, people, like, especially men, should be doing everything they can to get themselves in position to where they get that treatment for their family.
Come on, like George Floyd, sad. Do you think that could happen to Jay-Z? You think they're gonna pull him out of Rafe and put
Absolutely not.
Come on.
They're gonna be very respectful.
Come on.
I get it where I'm at. Look, where I'm at, they know me, they know my son. My son, he had a traffic infraction. The cop called me.
Come on.
Respect, like, hey, just let you know, boom, boom, boom. That felt good to me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That felt real good to me. And that's when I know it was real. Even at the school, like, wherever I'm at, I let my presence be felt in a very positive way.
Exactly.
Show that I care. I'm
sure.
here. I'm a concerned citizen, and I have resources.
For sure.
And they treat you accordingly.
Yeah.
That's what people gotta understand. But you gotta like put yourself in that position.
You have to.
You have to.
You have to.
Or
Or you expendable.
When you have a family, listen. All I do is work for my family.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
What else am I gonna do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna like kick it and struggle.
Yeah.
So I'd rather bust my ass so they can, yes, okay, boom, boom. As long as everybody's doing the right thing, yes, I don't say no.
Yeah.
And that was a thing of mine. When I got out of all of my legal trouble and I'm like a normal civilian, I was like, I don't ever want to have to tell my family no.
Come on.
And I don't.
Come on.
Not yet. Not ever, hopefully.
Yeah.
But that's just my thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that goes with like, that extends past my family. Well, I'm not gonna say past my family because my inner circle, my friends is my family too.
Yeah.
I love them no different.
Yeah.
So I want nothing more than to see smiles on people's faces that I love, that I care about. You know what I mean?
It's a beautiful thing, man. You know, and I tell everybody, you know, for the people that can't see it, I said, shit, once you get successful, life is like Chick-fil-A. At a certain point, people already know their customer service is 100%. That's how people treat you once you get this bag.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to do something for you because they want to say, I did it for this person.
Right.
You know? Everybody wants that.
And when you're of a level, people aspire to be like that.
Yeah.
So you want to be around people that you aspire to be like.
Yeah.
Aspire to have the same things. You create a whole another level of magnetic attraction to you, and people gotta understand that. And life is just different.
Yeah.
And I don't ever want to like come across as money's the end all. Like,
Yeah.
There's people that want to withdraw themselves from society and go live somewhere as a monk. Whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
There's all types of things that people want to do and desires and aspirations. But most people, we live in this capitalistic society.
For sure.
And people want the things.
For sure.
I am a capitalist. I'm a conscious capitalist.
100%.
I do recognize that. But one thing that is not a reality for me, that is for a lot of people, is money is not my God.
Yeah.
Most people, God to them is money.
Yep.
Because most people would do anything for the right amount of money.
Come on, bro.
I will not.
Yeah.
Take all my money. I don't give a fuck, right?
That's the
You know
that's
what
the
I'm
thing. That's
Yeah.
that's the myth where people of not a certain status, right? The less fortunate, they think that rich people love money. No, we don't. We know that money is a byproduct of value creation. If you create the value, you will then get the money. And we use it as like metrics on the screen, and we know how to, manipulate it and make it happen, right? But then poor people are pretty much sacrificing their time. Okay, cool. I'm gonna give away 60 of my years just to live below my means, not really get what I want, not really be able to see this world, and I'm gonna trade my time. I'm like, bro, that's the most important thing you got. Rich people trying to buy that time back. You trying to give it away for a small wage.
See, there's nothing at all wrong with working a 9 to 5.
For sure.
But just know this. Let that be just a starting point.
Yeah,
Don't
stepping
get
stool.
stuck there, right? Because what's gonna happen? You're working 8 hours a day.
Yep.
All the good hours, right? When you get off, you're tired. You're being drip fed some money
Yeah.
to go and rest and pay bills at a place that you don't really care
You're not
for,
even there.
to go right back to make this person a lot more money.
Come on.
You don't even see this guy that owns this business. You know what I'm saying?
You'll never see him.
Because he's on vacation. Because he's hanging out with me.
Yeah, you take it.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
taking care of him.
So it's like it's a degree of insanity, man. And like, you'd be surprised. These people sell whatever.
Yeah.
People will buy shit. If you create something, people will buy it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You create it, you build it, they will come.
Put confidence behind it. It's a wrap.
Yeah. So, and I've seen people do things that are not even like legit.
Yeah.
And they make money at it. You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason for anybody to complain. I just can't. I don't have the temperament for it.
Please don't.
We live in America, right? It's so many fucking resources. And
So many.
access to information. There used to be a time when people like us didn't have access to information.
Come on.
But now we do. Because
Now we do.
We're giving it. You
We're
feel me?
giving it.
We're giving it. And we're not like some uptight suit wearing
Exactly.
cornball, right? We look just like you. So it's like,
Come on.
we trying to tell people, trying to level people up. There's a lot that, look, You don't even have to spend money with me to learn from me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So people need to do that, pick up on these cues, follow the blueprint. But if people do, like investing in yourself, that's where it's at, right?
That's where the return,
you plant
100%.
seeds. So for people to invest, and then you got, man, they didn't say 100 people, I got 100,000. You said 100 millionaires over.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a thing that people got to really take heed to and tap into, because there's no school on this planet that's going to level you up to. They're not even talking about what you're going to make.
Yeah.
I want to hear about what I'm going to make.
I want to hear about what I want to make. I want to know about the potential of what I could make.
I don't want to learn about shit that I'm not interested in.
Ain't gonna do nothing for you.
People have the ability to customize their education now by going to my man Keenan. I'm sorry, by going to Poppy Sulo Dreadhead. I wasn't gonna say it earlier. Nah, that's my guy.
Yeah.
You earned that. That's yours. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
People, they can customize their education with you.
Yeah.
They can customize their education with a lot of people, right?
For sure.
And the living proof is here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I don't want to hear people talking about scam. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Yeah.
People are deflecting because they have wickedness in their heart, and
say it
they
all
would
the time.
do wicked shit. to
Wicked
make
shit.
money.
Yeah. So they be like, yo, I would
like-
scam at that level, so
Yeah.
you gotta be scamming.
Yes, right? So, y'all knock it off with the silly shit, right?
Yeah.
And find out for yourself. You so smart,
Bro.
Find out for yourself.
Bro, I always said that from day one. I said, listen, if I was to go to look at, when I quit Skechers, right? If I go look up how much can I make my first year in business, you would normally see businesses fail the first year.
Yeah.
I would be scared. So I never looked at none of that shit. I said, I'm gonna have my own opinion.
Right.
Even when it came time to, okay, once I'm at this level, who I'm gonna pour into, who I'm gonna be like, yo, I wouldn't do this if I would, you not me. You might not be better than me. So I don't need to take no advice from nobody who I might be better than. So I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm gonna take my own experience for everything.
You don't want to listen to people who embody the spirit of fear anyway.
Exactly.
That's not a strong characteristic. That's not an admirable. That's not a aspirational trait.
Yeah.
Go be scared.
You feel me?
Go over there.
You gotta experience things for yourself.
Yeah. And here's the thing, bro. It's like, I don't look at like failures. It's market research.
Yeah.
Maybe that ain't the lane for me. I'm gonna pivot over here.
Yeah.
Right? It's like making decisions. You can't like sit and think like, is this the right thing? Fuck, do something is the right thing to do.
Do it.
Now, the benefit, if it's not the right thing to do, is you learn that it's not the right thing to do and you pivot and do the right thing.
Do something else.
You have to be decisive and do things, right?
Bro, I tell people I went broke 3 times, but it taught me every time something different. Tried to sell t-shirts, didn't work, because I didn't know how to market. You know what I'm saying? Tried to sell teeth whitening kits, didn't work. Didn't know how to brand. You know what I'm saying? So it was the things in business that I picked up from the L's that turned into the M in 5 months because of that.
So if people come in and join your course or your education protocol, they're gonna learn how to pick a product, how to market it. Well, first, how to set up the business.
How to set up the
That's the most important part.
For sure.
So that's dope. So how to set up the business, pick a product, market it, and collect money.
Same way I did it. I didn't leave nothing out. That's the reason why I've been able to create the successful students I have. Because you know, sometimes people be pigeonholed in this shit. They will give you a little bit so you can get this one in return. Nah, what you see is what you get. I created 26 millionaires off my very first one. That was $20 a month when I first started. I was creating millionaires off of that one. When I upgraded, when I was starting to, you know, show people exactly what products to sell, they did this and that. Now people want to come sit down in the mansion, have conversations with me. We talking 50,000 and above. Because then I'm gonna give you the products to sell. I'm gonna give you products that I do 8 figures plus off of. And I'm gonna make sure you sauced up too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like more access.
Right.
And I believe it's supposed to be that.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, I have my setup. There is an entry level situation, but then there's an inner circle access to it. You talking to me.
Come on.
We texting, you know what I'm saying?
That's valuable.
I might introduce you to certain people.
That's
you know what I mean? So, and that's valuable because I take, you know, some of my top mentees, they get to go with me places that they have more money than me.
Yeah.
But they don't have access like I do.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's valuable.
For sure.
So people gotta understand that, like, Jay-Z said, your network is your net worth.
Come on.
Look, everywhere I go, somebody brings me a car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wherever I travel, right? So I'm like, I don't want to drive, but this shit fire. Let's go. I take it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's like that's because in my network it's just nothing but bosses.
Yeah.
Powerful, and that's what we all do for each other. I've been doing this shit for a long time.
Yeah.
I remember the first, like, it's a guy, shout out to my homie Darren Weeks. This dude's a ultra boss. He's the financial advisor for Robert Kiyosaki.
Right.
And he was gonna be in my city for a couple weeks. He said, can I borrow a car? Take it. I get in the G-Wagon, let's go. Wreck it, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's solid, I ain't worried about it, you know what I mean? But that's how you that's how you plant seeds in certain people, and it comes back to you, you know what I mean? But you develop those networks, and like, if you in my town, what you doing? I got you. Like, hey, come pick something up, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. You know what I mean? We spread love, and I know I'll get it in return.
Come on,
but
bro.
I don't even do it for that. I do it because that's just who I am, and I want to do it.
Yeah.
Like, I want. Maybe it's my ego.
Yeah.
But I want my presence to be felt in a good way. Like,
Yeah.
Yo, Mike looked out.
Yeah, you looked
You know
out.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's people gotta like try to embrace some of that kind of energy,
bro.
man, because it comes right back to you.
And that's a testament, like, no matter what level you're at, you still yearn for that. You know,
Yeah.
like, I still yearn for that. You know, I want to build even bigger with you and bigger with other people, because
Right.
shit, my journey was lonely as shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would rather have it the way where I'm grinding it out with a team of people so we can all celebrate together.
Right.
Versus family alienating me because now they see it, I'm not at the cookouts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I didn't know it was other mentors on the planet, bro, until I was past 10 million. Because I was so locked in.
That's dope, yeah.
I didn't know nobody was doing it.
I get it, yeah.
You feel me? I'm like, shit,
Yeah.
I'm just locked in. I'm talking to my people. The way I'm talking to my people, if people even pick up on my earlier, they know that I didn't know what was going on. I
Right.
wasn't talking about nobody. I was just saying,
Right.
this is what we finna do. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
Screw all the other people that ain't
That's the
doing
best
it.
way. That's
You
the
feel
beautiful
me?
way, yeah. Look, so you reached out a while ago.
Yeah.
And you was like, yo, I want to come on the show. I paid. And I was like, I instantly turned off, like, because I don't do that.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm glad that we ran back into each other.
Yeah.
But I felt the energy. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
sir.
I'm like,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I want to rock with dude, get
Yes,
to know
sir.
him better, man. Because look, you can't pay me money to come on my network. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I know that's a business for some people, and it's cool.
Yeah.
But I'm not here for that. I want to have dialogue with people I think is dope. that I
Yeah,
fuck
bro.
with. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot that I can still learn from people.
Come on.
I don't know it all.
Come on.
I'm a baby. You know what I'm saying?
Same shit.
And listen, if I employ, look, bro, I do well for myself, right?
Right.
But you met my boy Brandon earlier. Man, you get the bill. I'm learning from y'all.
Yeah, bro.
Everybody that I can learn from, I learn from.
Yeah.
That's gonna make me better, wiser,
100%.
have more to talk about, more to offer to people. So
100%.
And then you and I just opened up our network to each other. So this is an even bigger thing. It's
gonna be
on
crazy.
all levels, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
bro. And this is what I see from other cultures, and I be wishing this shit was like this for us. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta do it.
We gotta do it
Yeah.
because a lot of people that look like us is still crabs in the barrel, still niggas
Yeah.
with money.
They don't understand it yet, but here's the thing, man. Good people, good energy, they likes connect.
Yeah.
And we just gotta stay on that vibe. There's a lot to learn from people who've fucked us over.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because we are strong people. So how did you get over on us? And how did you get ahead of us?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do the wicked things y'all do, but I'm gonna do the smart things that y'all do.
Yeah.
And they band together.
Yeah. Come together in
We
anything.
way more powerful like that, bro.
Bro.
Think about it like this. Like, I think about when I was going through my case, right?
Yeah.
You know, I'm so fortunate. I had just enough money to fight this.
Yeah.
If I had a network, it would have been easy for me to fight it. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Or than you, or whomever.
Yeah.
And there was a negative thing. Like, fuck the negative, positive. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, oh, so and so trying to buy a house. Like, bro, let's just band together. And like, if everybody give boom, right? Because that's how it should be. That's how it should be.
That's how it should be, bro. But
Yeah.
a lot of people be on some. They don't. It's crazy because I be seeing people at certain statuses, and the moment I started seeing everybody doing stuff, I immediately ran to, yo, we need to do this, we need to do
Yeah.
that. They was like,
Yeah.
yo, no, I'm getting this bag over here, man. This ain't enough for me. I'm like, but if they showing us, it's enough for everybody.
Bro,
why we
it's-
worry about the 100% of the grape when we could be having 10% of the watermelon?
You just heard me tell another grown man
Yeah.
in my space that he's better at doing what I do.
Powerful.
You know what I'm saying? I'll keep it 100 because I ain't got, bro, I'm confident. I've got many ways I make money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't have to be the boss in everything.
Yeah.
So if I see my brother is strong, I'm a exalts him higher.
Exactly.
You need to be all the way at the top.
Right.
You need to be the top guy because you're qualified to be that ultimate representation.
Yeah.
And I'm here for that. I'm here to exalt my brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro.
That's what it's about. That's how we're gonna really. I do see a collective rise and ascension of people that look like us.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
I'm here for more of it. So it's going to keep happening, but we all have to be the catalyst to keep making it happen.
Yeah. Or people ain't gonna want to do it.
We can't complain about it not happening. We got to make it happen.
You gotta make it happen. Simple. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that's the dope part about anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just the networking. And we in beautiful ass times. Like you said, the last podcast, we're in beautiful ass times where things, like you said, heavy skeptic, but optimistic for the future. Like, what can we not do?
Bro,
like, we already did this. What can we not do?
A man's in a $5 million crib.
That's crazy, bro. I would never imagine.
So, let me extrapolate Tampa. I know South Florida is very expensive. Miami, Boca Raton, where we at.
Yeah.
All right. So one of the homies got a $5 million house over here.
Yeah.
So is your house what 15,000, 20,000 square feet, or something crazy like that?
10,000.
10,000. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
It's that
crazy.
land. It's that land that makes
10,000 square feet is the size of my old gym. And it was a big ass gym.
Come on.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
To live in a 10,000 square foot.
Bro, shit, I thought I didn't deserve it when I first got in there. Just keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? I even tell social media that I'm not gonna front lie to nobody. I'm like, shit, I was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I was coming from a house, you know what I'm saying, that was moderately big, you know what I'm saying? But it was still like something comfortable.
Yeah.
I moved my couch from my old house into that mansion, and I slept on that couch until I got comfortable
Okay.
in that mansion, you feel me? I'm
Right.
walking around every morning looking at it
Right.
like, this mine? This mine? And then I'm like, yo, this mine, this mine.
You walking around with a British accent?
Nah, yeah. Hey, I did put on the wig. I do got the wig. I got the sword. Felt like a little king. So
I got a sword in my shit too. Like,
you feel me? Like, had to feel that feeling.
But you know what's dope? Like, I got my crib in 2019.
Yeah.
It's fire. But all my homies got bigger cribs now. I love that shit though.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all keep doing that shit. Wait till I bust your heads over though.
Yeah.
But it's dope. It's beautiful, man. I love it. I love seeing it. I'm
Yeah.
here for it. I applaud, salute, you know what I'm saying? And I'm inspired. You know what I'm saying? I'm inspired. I would really love, like, what you're doing for people is incredible. I would like to extend that to my community, if that's okay with you.
Of course.
All right, so we'll put a link right here.
Yeah.
And I'll put the first link in the bio so y'all can have access to my man Keenan.
Yeah, man.
My brother, I appreciate you.
Man,
thanks for
come on.
coming down.
Nah, this fire.
We gotta run it back. This is the Outlaws and Scholars podcast. You are always welcome.
Come on, let's do it, baby.
I got
Come on.
it. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.